Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Breakfast with Brian. I'm just getting started with my day. Well, actually, I started a little bit earlier, but that's okay. I'd like to start everybody off with a nice warm welcome to my household with a nice warm fire. I'm here in Media, PA, Mid-Atlantic. It's very cold outside, but not as bad as the last 2 days. But there's some nice fire for you to warm up if you have anything to do with today's cold. You have to work outside or anything where it's cold, there's a little bit of warmth for you, okay? Hey, Rocco, how you doing? Good morning. All right, so we get started with the fire and get the heat going in the house, and everything should be good from that point on. So let me evolve into my kitchen, since that is the word of the day. I'm evolving from the heat room into the cool kitchen, you might say, but evolve is our subject of the day, okay? And let me just get myself set up here a little bit so we can do everything. So I got toast going. My breakfast is simple today. I'm doing a bagel with almond butter, okay? So let me get the almond butter on here before I go too far. I'm trying to get things started ahead of time. Since I already have juice, I'm not making it. But I like to get my almond butter on my bagel while it's hot so that the almond butter melts down into the bagel. Sort of like when you do a Thomas's English muffin. I've used this reference before. They're awesome. There's all the nooks and the crannies. Okay, well, nobody else does nooks and crannies, so I take my toast and I chop little nooks and crannies in it for my almond butter to melt down into the bagel. Exact same method as is done with English Thomas's English muffins. Sorry, I'm going a little faster this morning than normal. That is because I got up earlier and I let my dog out so she won't pee or poop on the floor. And I got dressed right away and I took the dog out and we did our alley exercises. We did our walking the dog, which I will be putting all those walking the dog with Brian and Pearl on YouTube. So check out my YouTube channel, Brian Barolo, with the double B in the circle and the green and the blue. That's my channel, Brian Barolo, because there's another Brian Barolo out there and it's not me. He's a kid from Italy or something. So anyway, go to my channel on YouTube, Brian Barolo, and subscribe. That's simple. Okay. So I got up this morning and I stretched a little bit and I took the dog, let the dog out, took the dog for a walk, went down the alley, did my running, did my stretching, did all my morning exercises that I usually do. And I feel good. I feel up, pumped up. Brian, good morning. Brian Holdsworth, how are you doing today? Not as cold up here as it usually is, but not warm like that in Florida. So my man, may you enjoy the warmth. Okay, so here I am doing breakfast. I got up and I did my walking the dogs. The dog's been walked and fed. The cat's been fed. And I already did all my stretches and running and I'm all good. And that's why I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so breakfast. I'm just doing a bagel, a blueberry bagel with almond butter. And then I'm going to do my juice. I have leftover homemade fruit juice, which I did mostly with blueberries and cran raspberry. And you can see it's very, very bluey. I don't want my motor to come over, my blades to come out on top of me. So there's my juice. Okay, before I do that, again, hey, morning, Ryan Morris. How you doing? First thing I always do is I drink water. First thing I put into my body is water. Now, I already did some earlier, but I'm gonna do it again now before I start eating because I did run and therefore I can feel I need to be replenished. Excuse me. So, top of the morning to you. First thing is water in my organs, on my organs, my internal shower. Cheers. I feel so good, especially after exercise a little bit, because I know my body, I started to break sweat underneath my clothes. I can feel it. So therefore, I'm putting out the salts. Therefore, I have to replace the fluids, the water. So it's really important to stay hydrated. That's one reason why I push so much water. Okay, let's keep right on going. I'm going to do supplements. That's a Centrum Silver, and this is a turmeric supplement. Now, the word evolve is our subject today. So I evolved from one vitamin to another. I've evolved from osteobiflex for my arthritis. It's really bad in my shoulders, my neck, and everywhere else. I have it everywhere. I've evolved from honey for the osteobiflex, and I changed over due to a recommendation to a friend of mine, actually an old girlfriend from way back, Julie. Thank you much. You're awesome. She turned me on to turmeric and black pepper, expensive turmeric, and it really works really good. Morning, Allie. How you doing? On your way to work this morning yet? Should be. I mean, most jobs start at 8 o'clock, but you know, it's what it is. But anyway, Allie, it's good to see you here. So we're talking about evolving. I evolved from one supplement to another. I want to get into that in a minute. So anyway, there's supplements. There's my homemade fruit juice, which is awesome to wash everything and get my day going. It's a bit sweet, but it's all natural. It's all natural fruit. So I know my triglycerides will skyrocket for a while, then I'll crash because it's almost like doing a line of crank or something and crashing, but I don't do the drugs. So the natural stuff, I can't even do coffee or tea to get that because the caffeine in my digestive system doesn't agree with caffeine. So that can cause me problems. So I got to stay away from the caffeine. Got to find another way to get myself up. Morning, John Arnold. Thank you. Welcome to Breakfast with Brian. I do a lot of the triglycerides and the natural sugars in fruit juice. I make, because I take all the actual fruit, break it all down into a pitcher, I grind it all up, and I add a little other whatever I need to thin it out. Some processed orange juice or processed raspberry or cranberry or pomegranate or something like that to thin it out so I can drink it. Okay. Now I said I got my bagel with almond butter, blueberry bagel, almond butter, all good to go. So I'm ready for my breakfast. I'm even gonna have a banana afterwards to help fill out, even though I don't need it. But anyway, today we're gonna talk about evolve. Okay, evolve comes from evolution, which comes from other Greek words and so forth. I'm not going that deep into it, but the word evolve, I've just been thinking about evolve, how we as humans evolve. Now we know evolution, we started out as an amoeba, grew up to becoming a walking, two-legged being and growing into being the humans that we are today. Okay, that's evolution. I'm not talking evolution. I want to talk you and I, as we evolve, we as humans evolve every day. This could be the smallest, littlest things, but even though evolving is done over time, it's distinct changes from something to something. You evolve from something to something. So I started out in my career not knowing anything, and I bought some lights, and I evolved from a non-knowing idiot 19-year-old to a professional lighting person. So, and I know, Allie, you're there, you do it too. So we as humans evolve every single day. Okay, so spring is here. We're after the new year. I'm starting to evolve my time, meaning I'm changing my time from sleeping in and getting up whenever I wake up, to getting up early, first thing, to crack of dawn and let my dog out and going through my routines. I'm evolving. I'm causing myself changes. I'm causing myself to get more things done, to get further on in the day before the day gets further done than I have to get with her to do whatever. You understand what I'm saying? I can't explain everything 100% as best I can, but evolve. I used to work for a living all the time, never took vacations. I eventually evolved in saying I need time off, and I started years ago when I was working with a company. After years and years of no vacations, having to take a vacation after the first or second of the year when I get done all the mummers is when I end up taking my vacations. It was basically time off in the dead of winter. It sucked. So I evolved my schedule to make sure that I took my vacations when I wanted to, like in August or in the spring or in the fall, and not in the dead of winter. We all evolve. We all evolve with learning new trades, new skills. The more you learn, the more you evolve to become the person that you're going to become. We evolve with when we're young, and we grow older with from girlfriends or boyfriends to people are engaged with until you get married, you have kids. You know, this is evolving. These are things that we do every day. You don't even realize it. You know, I mean, I evolved from doing toast and peanut butter to doing bagels and peanut butter to doing bagels and almond butter. So I've evolved to gluten-free bagels now, gluten-free and dairy-free bagels instead of regular stuff. So as we grow older, we evolve even more. And this is all within our personal self. You know, I don't drink as much. I've been evolving into having a clearer head and not wanting to drink as much. I just don't want to. So things change, you know. I went from always drinking Tropicana orange juice, and I finally started wanting to do stuff that was just American, United States made. So I'm evolved into doing Florida's Natural, which is 100% United States, and no imported juices or anything. So I've evolved myself to drinking more natural and domesticated juice. And then I evolved into making my own fruit juice out of fruit with my Ninja. You know what I mean? I've evolved from pouring from a container into a glass and doing my vitamin and drinking it to making my own. Okay, now if you take that as a good reference, you as the person that you are, think about what you have done. Think about where you were. Think about where you are now. Think about these little tiny things that you don't even think about. These are ways that we as humans are evolving. We're evolving our own life. They're changes. You're changing from one thing to another, and it's usually over a period of time. Most of the times you won't even notice it. You know, I went and did my shoes. I tie my shoes a certain way. I do a bow tie, and then somebody taught me a whole new knot. Raymond, if you ever watch this, thank you very much. I really thank you so much for teaching me that new little knot. So now I've evolved into tying my shoes in a much more efficient, secure way. This new knot, it's changed my way. I won't tie my shoes any other way. So I've evolved into not having to do double knots with my laces, but the way I do the knot, I don't have to. This is evolving, you know? I mean, I've evolved from company to company. You evolve from job to job. You evolve from, you know, relationship to relationship. You know, I've evolved from having problems and eating crap food that was, you know, fast food. I don't eat fast food anymore. I've evolved to eating whole foods and making my life a lot better and making my health really healthy. Went from being a loose, partying, simple ass motherfucker to, you know, having myself together and keeping my health and doing things properly for my health, for my better. So being the person that you are, you want to be aware of how you can make changes for the better, how you can evolve yourself to become a better person. And that's where we go into what I do every week. So like I never did videos till more than a year ago or a couple years ago. I started doing videos, and I started doing this live thing, Breakfast with Brian. I've evolved into feeling the need that I have to do this, and that people are watching and people want to see this and see what I have to say. You know, so I've evolved from being a, you know, well, not quite, but from just being a lighting guy to being Brian Barolo. This makes a big difference. I'm not just another number like I used to be. So now I'm an individual. These are little things. They'll help you evolve. You know, I can't get everything out all at once, but, you know, if you do your little due diligence and you look it up and see what the word actually means, look at 10 different definitions of it, and it might help you pick and choose certain things that are going to help you evolve. But start to become aware of it. Make yourself aware of every little thing that goes on, and you can watch yourself evolve. You can help make yourself evolve into something better, have a better life, have a better apartment or a better house, a better relationship, a better job. You can evolve into starting your retirement at an earlier age. You know, these are little things that we don't think about, but it happens to us. The world is constantly changing. It's constantly on the move. Everything, energy is constantly moving. So this is going to evolve. Look at the Grand Canyon. Supposedly there was water and rivers that cut that into the ground so deep. And now there's one little tiny river down there. but that's the Earth that had evolution. That the Earth's surface has evolved over centuries and centuries. We're people. We're only on this Earth for 60, 70, maybe 80 years. A lot of people don't even make it to 40 years or 50 years. So get on it, become aware, understand that, and accept that, and help yourself grow. This is you evolving yourself to something better, because usually we start out dumb and we become smart. We start out slow and we become fast. I used to walk the dog down the alley. Now I walk the dog down the alley. I do all kinds of exercises. I do 50 jumping jacks. You know, I've evolved my health. I've evolved my walk with my dog. I started doing videos with that. Look for them down on YouTube on one of my channels. It'll be called Walking the Dog, and it's Brian and Pearl taking a walk. That's all. So I'm evolving my life as I go on, and you can too, and you really should. So here's a great way to start to evolve is start with 10 things that will make you happy today, grateful today, or thankful today. 10 things, simple. You start doing 10 different things, you start becoming aware and understanding 10 things that you're happy for, or you're grateful for, or you're 10 people you do things for and you're thankful for helping them. However you look at it, this is part of me evolving by being aware and coming up with 10 things that I'm happy for, grateful for, thankful for. You can do it too. This would be part of you helping yourself evolve to a better person. Okay. I also evolved to trying to share 3 loves, or I call them love shares, sharing some love with 3 different people. That's all I say, 3 people. Now, I don't care if you're doing deliveries. You're doing deliveries like for Uber or for somebody else, whatever, Lyft, whatever. Thank the people. Thank you very much. I appreciate me being able to give you a ride or whatever. You can do that 10 times, easy. You can do it 3 times, very easy. Share a little love, 3 different people. You thank them for their service. You wish them a great day, whatever it might be. Have a great day. That's sharing some love. It's very, very simple. This will help you evolve into a higher presence of positivity. Okay? And then I say with the people within your house, speaking of positivity, you want to keep a positive household. The more you keep your house positive, the more you're going to evolve into a happier life. That's simple. 1 to 2 positive compliments to people that you live with before you're leaving in the morning or when you come back in the evening. That helps you evolve into a much greater positive relationship and be happy with life. Isn't that what we all want? Happiness? Me, myself, and if you go on my website, brianbarolo.com, you will see I'm all about health, wealth, and happiness. Now, I've evolved my life into shaking off the crap that's in the past and my work and this and that and everything else. You know, I'm shaking a lot of that crap off of my shoe because I want health, wealth, and happiness. I'm evolving myself into trying to share that and help people understand that and help people become positive and have a better life. This is my new role in life, I believe, because this is what I feel comfortable doing. So if I can help you evolve yourself into a better, happier, positive life, I really want to. Excuse me. So 10 goods, 10 things you're happy for, thankful for, grateful for. 3 people you want to share some love with. Have a great day. Very simple. And 1 to 2 positive compliments to people within your household to keep a positive household. Okay, all these little things I'm talking about, and you can do it very easily, will help you evolve your life into a better life. You're only getting older. Don't waste any time. Become aware so that you can take those steps to evolve to a better, happier life. All right, let me see who else popped on here. So I know some more people did, and I didn't get a chance to say hi. Hi, Bob, how you doing? And Phil, how's it going? I hope to talk to you soon, Phil. Hope you and your wife and the kid and everybody's good, and you're done with your strep throat and back to work like normal, and give me a holler when you're ready. So, but anyway, everybody out there, become aware and understand and evolve your life to a better life. It's very easy. All right, thank you very much. I really appreciate everybody coming here. I'm going to go have my breakfast now, and I will talk to you soon, right on down the road. You all take care now and be aware and evolve to a better person. Ciao.